here to help.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power's there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power, here for Georgia, here for you.
The cost of health care, it's an emergency. Caring for Carolina. Throughout the years, News Channel 6 has been honored to impact the lives of thousands of families in need. It's our way of giving back to the community we proudly serve. Sponsored by Bridgestone.
The Live 5-for-6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, election night in South Carolina.
We'll hear from voters as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. Thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. And coverage you can count on begins with the final hour of vote.
But if it's going to go in and hurt local infrastructure, then those people don't deserve to have that happen to them.
The first debate between Collins and Ossoff will take place October 8th. The general election is November 3rd.
It is time now for our first check of the weather.
Here's our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, many places in the CSRA stayed bone dry today and just hot and humid, but we did have some heavy downpours here and there. One of those has now led to an aerial flood advisory. That's for a portion of Aiken County near Cowden. That's to the south of Jackson, where we picked up over 3 inches of rainfall over the last 3 hours. There's the polygon showing you that aerial flood advisory. It also includes a small portion of Richmond, Burke, and Barnwell counties, and that's until 7:45. We have some pockets of heavy rain and lightning that is now impacting Burke County near Sardis and Girard, and even close to downtown Waynesboro. You can see that downpour in the distance on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. Now a few hundred customers without power there in Burke County as well from some of those strong storms. The temperatures have cooled off because of the rain. 72 in Sparta, 82 in Augusta, but 90 in Aiken, where it's been dry with the heat index up to 99 over there. 105 in Edgefield, feeling like 106 in McCormick. Winds are coming out of the west-southwest, 11 miles per hour in Augusta. Evans and Aiken, 15 in Edgefield. And for our evening forecast, you can see temperatures staying in the 80s through 9 p.m. We're soon going to start to dry out across the board, so only tracking showers and storms over the next hour or so. And then as we look ahead here, rain chances back to 30% tomorrow, then down to 20 on Thursday and Friday as those temperatures really start to heat up even more. I'll have your next 10 days coming up in the full forecast, but back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. A former Richmond County teacher pleading guilty to child pornography charges. He's 44-year-old Ryan Manley, accused of producing digitally altered pictures of real children and then distributing them online. He faces up to 15 years in prison for each of those 6 production counts and then up to 20 years on the possession charge. Manley used to work at Richmond Hill Middle School.
After the suspension of Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams, a senior member of the department is stepping down. Chief Deputy Lee Webster submitting his resignation in a letter this morning. Webster served the sheriff's office for more than 9 years in a variety of roles. His resignation is effective immediately. You can read his resignation letter on our website, WJBF.com.
New information today after Sunday's deadly shooting spree in Burke County. There was going to be a news conference at the sheriff's office today, but they canceled that. They did tell us there was a 5th victim who survived this. An incident report saying a man got shot in the chest at a home on Scriven Street. The 4 other victims, as we've told you, died. We're waiting to get confirmation on their names. And the suspect was shot and killed by deputies during a shootout early Monday morning.
Happening soon, McCormick County leaders talking data centers. You're taking a live look now at the MIMS Activity Center, where the Pollard Lumber Company is set to hold a public hearing at 6:30. The company will give a presentation on the centers and a $1.5 billion natural gas project. We'll have more on the meeting tonight on News Channel 6 at 11.
An Augusta tiny homes community is getting a 100. It's about 90% finished. They should cut the ribbon in the next couple of months.
A tragic loss to the Augusta community. Today, the Augusta Museum of History announced that Executive Director Nancy Glazer has died. Glazer joined the museum in 2005. During her 20 years of leadership, she oversaw new exhibitions and programming and helped navigate and retain her staff through the pandemic. She loved telling the story of Augusta and believed anyone could be a student of history. Glazer was also involved in helping preserve the James Brown statue while the linear park is being built. Funeral arrangements have not yet been announced.
Still ahead, budget talks in South Carolina.
What items leaders want left in and cut out next.
Here's my 2 cents.
News Nation Tonight. A fresh.
Come see why everyone's talking about WJBF 6 Plus, the CSRA's streaming home to a wide variety of local original programming. Free to download, free to watch. Get WJBF 6 Plus today on your favorite streaming device. Keep up with the weather in your hometown with the live Fiber 6 Neighborhood Network.
The advanced power of Tempest weather stations allows us to give you real-time hyper-local data.
The live Fiber 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest.
Southeastern heat, humidity, and high winds take a toll, but many roofs can still be saved. Roof Savers is here to help.
Whether your roof has faced some serious heat or brutal storms, take the worry out of it. Bring it back to life, then secure it for another 17 years with our patent-pending Renew It 17. One application, 17 additional years, adding vibrancy, flexibility, peace of mind, and relief for your wallet.
And I knew I needed to have somebody inspect the roof, that I could call Roof Savers, and they quickly came out, went up on the roof, and came down and were able to tell me exactly what it needed.
For half the price, or even more than half the price, and I'm going to have a roof that looks brand new, and it's going to last 17 years. It was, like, for me, an unbelievable opportunity.
We got hailed pretty bad yesterday and the day before. Looking at pictures of them, they were a little bit smaller than a baseball. So I went up there to take a look, just seeing what it looked like, and I really didn't see any damage at all. I would absolutely recommend this to my neighbors and friends.
I knew that whatever they did would be right, and I trusted them. And now I tell everybody about Roof Savers.
And that's why I'm proud to stand with a champion like Roof Savers. They saved my father's roof. Why not let them save your roof too?
Call Roof Savers today and schedule your free roof inspection. America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Terry Lambert here from Terry Lambert Hyundai.
By Governor Henry McMaster. Reporting in Columbia, Keith Savage.
Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Trotch, back now.
Well, we had one severe thunderstorm warning earlier. Now, no more strong to severe storms, but we do have that aerial flood advisory. We also see some widespread rain south of I-20, and I'll have more details on your forecast when we return.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've battled against insurance company giants, and we've won a lot. Injured, we became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. There's only one, Morgan & Morgan.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is going bow time. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you're having a nice Tuesday. We did have a heavy downpour in parts of southwestern Aiken County, parts of Barnwell and Burke as well, under that aerial flood advisory until 7:45. But the heavy rain with some lightning is now to the east of Waynesboro. Just some light showers over Waynesboro now. And on Live Viper 6, you can see this large batch of light rain from around Bamberg County all the way over towards the west into Washington County. So other than that one little thunderstorm outside of Waynesboro, most of us are just seeing some beneficial light rain. Here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Network across the CSRA. Mostly cloudy skies this evening. A lot of us are dry too. North of I-20 completely dry. 82 degrees in Augusta, feeling like 86. Winds are out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. You can see those scattered showers and storms continuing to progress further down towards the southeast, and we have high pressure in control in the Gulf, and that is going to bring in more moisture tomorrow, leading to some isolated storms and heavy downpours. So it won't be a washout, but rain chances are at 30% tomorrow, and you can see the majority of the CSRA is under that marginal level 1 threat of severe weather for damaging wind gusts and small hail, and then our northern portion of the CSRA is under a marginal risk of excessive rainfall, where we could see some minor flooding tomorrow. So here's a look at our futurecast. By 8 o'clock tonight, just still some lingering light rain. That moves out, and by 11 o'clock tonight, we are bone dry. Going into our Wednesday morning, having a nice dry start as well. Some clouds and fog possible in areas that saw the rain today. We could have some of that patchy fog develop. But as we look at tomorrow afternoon, like I mentioned, it's not going to be widespread rain, but we will have some pockets of heavier rain here and there where we'll be watching for those strong to severe storms with that threat of minor flooding. So here's your overall day planner. Mid-70s in the morning, mostly sunny to start our day. Then we're in the mid-90s in the afternoon with those storms developing. High temperatures will be even in the upper 90s in some places like Lincolnton, 98 degrees tomorrow. Augusta at 96 with that heat stress potential starting to reach dangerous levels. We're not quite hot enough to have a heat advisory, as that heat index will generally be up to around 106 tomorrow, but I do think we'll have a heat advisory by Thursday, and that could continue into the weekend. Notice the actual temperature is getting into the upper 90s and that heat index up to 110. Now, yesterday in the tropics, we did have 3 areas to watch for potential development. Now we're down to 2, and really the only area we have to watch is this wave off the coast of Africa. That could become our next tropical depression by the end of the week, and then it could eventually become Tropical Storm Cristobal. So we will be keeping an eye on that, but no threats to the CSRA at this time. Rain chances up to 40% on Saturday, highs staying hot in the mid to upper 90s, 99 on Monday next week as well, and we'll continue to see that typical summertime weather into next week. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Pyong from Kalasa from Graniteville, South Carolina. Pyong, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com. And we'll be right back.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit Rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
For 50 years, one thing has never changed. When people in our community needed help, George Sink Injury Lawyers was there. Thank you for trusting us for 50 years.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, the Greater Augusta Bulldog Club has a very special guest tonight as this year's honoree, a former Georgia football coach, Mark Ritt. Ellison Hubbard is live at First Baptist Church in Augusta. What can you tell us, Ellison, about this special event?
Well, Gianna, Coach Mark Ritt will be right up here on the podium sharing his firsthand stories from his time on the sidelines in Athens, and he will also be sharing his thoughts on this upcoming season for the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, Mark Ritt has coached at the University of Georgia for 15 seasons, guiding the Dogs to 2 SEC championships and 6 SEC Eastern Division titles. Now, the 2-time SEC Coach of the Year also led the team to 9 bowl game appearances. So he finished his coaching career all in all at UGA with 145 wins, which makes him the second winningest head coach in program history. Now, Mark Ritt is still supposed to be on his way. The program is supposed to start at 6:30. So if he is here, we will get interviews and have more for you later at 11. Reporting live in Augusta, Ellison Hubbard, WJBF News Channel 6 Sports.
All right, Ellison, thank you. Now, switching gears to our private schools, they start up their football season this Friday. The Westminster Schools of Augusta has one major change this season. The Wildcats transition from 8-man to 11-man football this year, making it the first time they're back to 11-man football since 2017. The Wildcats capped off a 10-2 season last year, going 6-0 in region play and a state runner-up finish in the state championship. And the team knows it'll be an adjustment in terms of switching formations and slightly reworking the playbook, but they've accepted the challenge.
It seems like there's a whole lot more people on the field now than there was. And so that and the speed of the game, the 11-man game is a little faster than it is an 8-man, and so that's a big challenge. The players have adjusted well. We're all excited. We've got more players. We've been able to get more players to play this year, so our roster numbers are up.
Just a different, having to read defenses differently. There's a lot more zone in 11-man than 8-man. 8-man was a lot more man coverage, and so it's just bigger field, more players. Just got to adjust a little bit.
Today.
Now they kick off the season this Friday night against Thomas Jefferson Academy. Now, speaking of Friday night, take a look at this. Our Football Friday Night Preview Show airs this Friday at 11:35 p.m. We'll break down all those storylines across the CSRA, including those coaching changes, reclassification, specifically in the GHSA. We even will have, of course, some private school highlights, like I mentioned, Westminster and Thomas Jefferson Academy. We'll have those, so very exciting.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Glad it's back.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
See why Bathfitter is America's most...
Approve this message.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
We make it, we ship it, we install it, we warranty it. From our exclusive American-made products to our lifetime warranty, when you work with Bathfitter, you work with our family.
Definitely on the border there.
Our 10-day forecast is showing hot and humid conditions as we go into the end of the week. 96 tomorrow, 98 on Thursday, then 99 on Friday, and again on Monday. Rain chances at 30% tomorrow. We could see a few storms that could produce some damaging wind gusts and minor flooding, but it won't be a widespread threat.
Finally tonight, a Dunkin' coffee cup in a museum. It's part of a new exhibit called Something's Brewing. It traces the economic and social impact of tea, coffee, and chocolate in the state. The exhibit also features silver teapots and oak serving trays that are more than a century old. And then there's the cup from the modern-day donut shop. Dunkin' opened its first store in the town of Quincy, Massachusetts in 1950.
And that is our report for now. We're back at 7 o'clock after World News Tonight.
And we'll see you again for News Channel 6 at 11. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night. Hey,